Good morning, class. Hope all is well. Look, my beard getting a little scruffy here, huh? I need to shave. This is my quarantine scruff, as I like to call it. Anyway, Wednesday, the 30th of September. Wow, already end of September. Can you believe it? All right, today for class, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through our page and work on the Kahoot. But we're going to spend about 5 minutes or so just reviewing the page so everybody's on board. There's no confusion. I mean, we've been doing this for so long, but it's always a good refresher. All right, so we log on, and here's our classroom page, okay? So what we do now, the new plan is that I've put all the lessons for the week, posted them on Monday. All right. So as you go through the stream, every day you'll see an attendance question. I've reposted the lesson video, and the PowerPoint. Here are your lessons, all right? I'll repost the lessons daily, but so you have them. They'll always be on the left-hand side of the screen right here. Your lessons are going to be your video, watch the video, which I've done. Review your PowerPoint, and we've got two worksheets. So let's pull up a worksheet. So what you need to do is you need to pull up the actual worksheet with the questions. So text structure, right? So you can go through the questions, open this as you can open link in a new tab. So you've got it up, so you don't need to go back and forth. Then go to the Google Doc. All right, so let's just say here is, and I'll give you a couple of the answers. We'll go through a couple of the answers. So put your name, and then have them right next to each other. All right, so we'll go through the question. Are you a musician? Would you like to connect with other music makers? You've got choices when it comes to musical programs at Morton University. If you join the marching band, you'll play in front of thousands at our football game. If you join the jazz band, you'll play at our dances and elite alumni events. Each of these programs can help you become a better musician. The jazz band is a little smaller than the marching band, but there's more room for improvisation. Of course, if you join the marching band, you'll get to wear a cool cape. Choice is yours. All right, so what you can do is you can go back to your PowerPoint if you're lost and try to work through these questions. If you don't understand, pull up your YouTube video that I've posted, just like this video right here. All right, there I am speaking just like I'm speaking now. All right, this is if you don't understand it. This is always going to be there every day for review. But for this one, right, he's trying to convince you to do something, right? He's trying to help you figure something out. So what text structure is it? Is it a cause and effect? Is something happening then something else is happening? Or is he comparing and contrasting two things? Is it chronological order? Is it in sequence? Or is there a problem and he's trying to fix the solution? Choices, right? Marching band or jazz band? What's he doing? He's comparing the marching band and the jazz band. So our answer is going to be B, compare and contrast. Go to your question, mark B, go to the next one, all right? Pretty straightforward, okay? Let's do one more. When you get your first instrument, the amount of work that it will take to learn to play may discourage you from trying it at all, but don't give up. There are many ways you can improve your playing. You can take lessons, you can learn to play with a friend, or you can join school's music program. These approaches may help, but the most important thing that you do is stick with it. Practice playing your instrument every day, and you will learn how your instrument works. Once you know the instrument, you'll be able to make playing look easy. All right. What is there? Is he comparing two things? No. Is this something in order? No. Is there cause and effect? Did something happen? What will the effect be? Or is there a problem and solution? The problem is that you don't want to give up. But is he fixing a problem? Many ways to improve your playing. Alright? What do we think? Is it a problem, or is it the effect of causing you to fit? The effect is what happens. So the effect is playing will make it look easy. What causes you to keep playing? You stick with your instrument, practice playing. So if you play your instrument, you'll be able to make it look easy. Cause and effect. Alright? So we go through these, we submit our answers, boom. Your response has been graded. View your score. No, it was a problem and it was a solution. Oh, fooled y'all. Right? There was a problem, you couldn't play the instrument. So, it will tell you your score at the end. So these are all wrong because we didn't mark them, but you see, it'll tell you how many points. And then, what I do is I go back in and I review it, and I see that you submitted and that you've done the question. Alright. So, pretty straightforward. Alright. Now let's go to the next. We talked about IXL yesterday. So, the other thing that we post on here is our Kahoot, right? So when you go in, all you need to do is click Play Kahoot. Click on the button, enter your name, make sure you give me a good name so I know that you played it, and then you go. Alright, and then just play the game. Let's go through a few of these. What does this paragraph compare and contrast? Oh man, we gotta read it, huh? Mary Lang was helping her father in the workshop. Maria Lang. Mr. Lang was fixing a chair for Maria, and she was preparing her tools. He placed nails, glue, and a staple on a table. Nails. There's your compare and contrast. He could see the tools were all attaching things, but she didn't know would be best. He used nails to fix the loose chair because nails were stronger. She used glue to repair a splinter. Brother used a staple to reattach the cushion. Nails, glue, and a stapler. See? Now we just go through it, right? What is cause and effect? Alright. A paper that uses one or more examples to explain a point, a paper that analyzes why something happened, a paper that tells readers about it, or tells a story. Recording events. No, why it happened. Good. Let's go ahead and do one more. Next. What can you infer about his problem? Problem and solution. What's the problem? Tobin held an ice pack to his head as he counted the ceiling tiles. He kept reliving the accident in his mind. Doctors and nurses wheezed to buy his curtain, but it felt like nobody had time for him. He felt his ice began to melt, and he walked over to the hallway. Excuse me, he asked. Nobody ever turned to glance at him. The goose egg on his head felt like it might explode at any moment. Next thing he knew, he was flat on the floor with a dozen nurses swarming around him. He wondered if maybe they would take him seriously now. So, his problem, he pretended to pass out. He wanted the nurse to give him candy. He was really hurt and fainting. Finally got their attention. He thought no one cared about him. So, he was really hurt. Fainting. So, what's his solution? Him fainting solved the problem. Alright? So, that's all you need to do. Every time you complete an assignment, I will see that you've completed it. Alright? Pretty straightforward. And the third. Alright, so the third aspect of your lessons for the week is IXL. Everyone should have their IXL information at this point. Please don't tell me you don't know how to log in IXL. We've been doing this since May, so it should be. Alright, so go to recommendations. I know you use this in math a lot, but let's get used to using it in this class too. Skills, learning, recommendations, skills suggested by your teacher. And then I've put 5 or 6 in here. Alright, so problem solutions, compare, cause and effect. Let's just click on cause and effect. I'll do 1. Alright. Light is a form of energy and usually travels in a straight path. However, when light hits a surface, some of the light will bounce off. This is called reflection. Sometimes light passes through the water or glass and the light bends. It's called refraction. You might notice the object looks bigger when it's underwater than on land. This is a result of fraction. Alright, an object looks unusually large. Some light bounces off an object. When light hits a surface, some light will bounce off. Light meets the surface. Light bends as it passes through water. Sometimes light passes through water and the light bends. This is called refraction. You might notice that it looks bigger or unusually large. Okay, so there's 1. And all your assignments for the week for IXL going up until, and this was last week, alright? If you want to go back and practice, we have like 80 skills on here over the last couple months we've gone through. So this is pretty straightforward. Submit your work. Once you've submitted your work, your worksheets, your Kahoot, your IXL. Remember, if you have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I need 3 assignments. That can be 2 worksheets in a Kahoot. That can be 2 worksheets and an hour of IXL. That can be a Kahoot, an hour of IXL, 1 worksheet. Okay, it doesn't matter. As long as you give me 3 assignments, you get credit for completing the work for the week. Alright? Remember, review. I put up, this was my video from yesterday, where I went over a whole bunch of examples in IXL. Okay? So, you can go to classwork, it will all be here, but everything is going to be on your stream. Alright, text structure this week, it's all right here. Some of you have already done all the work for the week, and I commend you for getting it done early. I'm the same way. When I get assignments, I don't want to wait on them. Some of you have till Sunday to do it. Mind you, if you don't do anything every day, you will get an absence for the day. Those absences will be cleared later in the week. However, for that particular day, you'll get an absence. So your best bet is to check in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and do 1 assignment each day. That's what I would recommend. If you do that, you're good. Should be no issues. That is really probably the best way to go about it. Make sure you check your attendance question, and that's it. That's where we're at for the day. This is pretty standard stuff. This is kind of what we've been doing. The only difference is we're posting it all week. Alright? And this is where you want to live, in your stream. Your assignments are always there. So if you go back, always go back to Monday to get your assignments. As you can see, I've already graded 7 people's assignments. So some of you have done a really great job. Some of you, I'm still waiting for you to do some work. But okay, again, that's fine. You have till Sunday. Just do it before Sunday. You know the new plan. You will be getting write-ups after a couple weeks for not doing these. So just your best bet is to just go in and do the assignments. Alright, here's another thing. Google Meet every day. Click on this link. I'm on this link every day. Okay? All morning. I'm on the link. If you don't have a camera or a mic, just go in there and type a message that you're here. So I can, we can check in. Alright, that is kind of where we're at today. I hope everyone has a great day today. Please let me know. And this is where we're at. No new assignments, same assignments for the week. Keep doing what you're doing, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.